Well, thank you, Mr. President. We are standing with law enforcement.
Thank you.
You've given us our footing back. We're very concerned about the fact that we're going to have people being released from prison that should be held. And imagine in any American city, and the president certainly gets this, that we would say we're going to put a limit on the number of people that commit burglaries or rapes or what have you. After you reach that limit, we're going to release them back in the neighborhoods. That's what's happening. And the president is absolutely right to be standing in defense of this, in defense of the safety and security of the people of this nation. And we appreciate it, Mr. President. It's happening in our communities and we appreciate our support.
Not even thinkable.
Caught and facing detention may be the lucky ones. As smugglers and their human cargo make their way across this desolate terrain, often what catches them is Mother Nature.
We're usually talking about, on average, about 6 bodies a week. And once you get out there, you run out of water, they got no hope of coming back.
And the ones with no hope end up here, the county morgue. Nameless casualties. If they go unclaimed, and most will, they'll be placed in unmarked graves. More than 100 bodies recovered in recent weeks, and it's just now the start of the hot summer when temperatures can exceed 120 degrees. And with it, a myriad of problems.
Homes are getting broken into, vehicles are being stolen. They seem to be getting more aggressive.
Aggressive. The cartel is becoming more aggressive, bringing their product through your community. The Border Patrol is becoming more aggressive to stop it.
Yeah.
And caught in the middle.
We're caught in the middle of it.
It sounds like your beloved nation is either the doorway or the doormat to the promised land for the drug trafficking and the human trafficking.
Unfortunately, that is correct.
Verlin's cousin, Francine Jose, lives in a remote part of the reservation. The police response time to her home, authorities tell us, can be 45 minutes. And the border crossers who walk across her property know it.
And this is where they went through the home. My home, they're constantly breaking in all the time.
Breaking into your home?
Yes. I would say once every month.
Once a month?
Mm-hmm. There was one just recently where they cooked stuff about a month ago and just left everything.
They broke into your house,
Yeah.
stole your food, and cooked it on your stove?
Yes.
But the Atum aren't just caught up in America's war on illegal immigration, but it's war on drugs, too. Every year, hundreds of thousands of pounds of marijuana are trafficked through this region. And some Atum, with no other economic opportunities, take part in it.
If young people see cars, they want a car, they want to take their elders to the store on their own, you know, they'll run that drugs just till they can get money because there's no jobs out here.
Tribal member Mike Flores says that has made the entire nation a target.
You guys know who these guys are. Why don't you go and arrest them or deal with them directly instead of netting all of us with, you know, one particular individual? You know, we're not all in that same group of smuggling. Everybody here in the community is a suspect according to them.
Please, anybody? Yes. Sheriff, please.
Mr. President, Vice President, members of the press, no one understands better than sheriffs in this country what's happening to us, to the criminality that's coming across the border. This is what we do. This is where we're engaged. If you do anything to cut ICE funding, you devastate our communities. You make law enforcement one of the biggest problems that we'll have. If ICE was to be their funding cut, our communities would be at risk. And this is something that we cannot permit to happen in this country. We understand exactly what these men and women in this country of law enforcement understand very well what's going on in our border. We've got to secure it. Our hats are off to the President, the Vice President, for ensuring the safety of American public. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate your support. We had a couple of things interestingly happen.